Hello, my name is Tom Unwin. I'm the Director of School Administrators of Montana's Leaders Professional Learning Program. I'm going to spend a few minutes giving you a brief overview of SAM's LPLP. SAM LPLP delivers truly personalized professional learning for Montana's educational leaders. Developed over the last 8 years and led by Kirk Miller, Kim Schofield, and Tom Unwin, SAM LPLP is based on research from some of the most respected leaders in our field, Pullen, Marzano, Dufour, Senge, and Hattie, as well as experiences of a host of Montana's practicing educational leaders in the field. We initiated the program 8 years ago based on what we understood to be sound research-based characteristics of personalized learning. Over time, as the program adapted and morphed and we learned more, we came to understand those characteristics more deeply. We put together a document that lists 28 of these characteristics. A value-added element of all this work is that we are also learning what will be necessary for us to transform our system and provide powerful 21st century learning to our students. If you'd like to take a closer look at those characteristics, you can click on the link on this slide on the right of your screen. Walk through it and take a look. We're also learning that robust personalized learning requires the use of technology. Developments in technology and careful application is the game changer that makes personalized learning for educational leaders and students possible. Our delivery model is based on 3 interrelated foundational components. The 3 components are a facilitator, we call them a provider, resources, and collegial learning. Like a 3-legged stool, it doesn't work at all well if one of those components is not functioning effectively. All 3 components are critical. The learner is at the center of those 3 components. The manner in which they choose to interact with them creates their own unique professional learning program. Let's take a look at each of those components in a little more detail. Every deep learning program involves some form of instruction or instructor. Personalized learning format requires the instructor to shift from being a traditional kind of teacher or the sage on the stage to being a facilitator of learning or the guide on the side, which is a very different role. We chose the word provider to describe this role because it most accurately describes the varied responsibilities they have in our learning model. The provider helps to connect the learner with the other 2 foundational components. Each member's relationship with their provider is unique, but we know that our providers are the keystone of the program. We've gathered member satisfaction data over the years, and the most positive member feedback almost always revolves around the provider. Learning resources are another critical component of any form of personalized learning. Learners need to be connected to information, research, consultants, authors, experts, and practitioners. Providing resources in ways members can find useful was much more challenging than we originally thought. True personalized learning requires the learner to be able to select any topic they need or want to learn about. Our solution was to create the SAM LPLP Resource Center for Educational Leaders. The Resource Center is a site with a vast collection of books, articles, and video clips with easy click-to resources. You can take a closer look at the Resource Center if you wish by stopping the video and clicking on the link on the bottom of your screen. Our resources are organized around the professional learning standards for educational leaders. TESOL has identified 10 standards which cover all imaginable topics a district or an educational administrator might want to learn about. This organizer is helpful in providing fast and focused access to the learning professionals need and want. The Resource Center is housed on the SAM website, and SAM members have password access. We soon learned that there was a piece missing. It became obvious members also wanted to learn about the skills of leadership. So, we developed a second resource site, which is organized around leadership skills. Personal Mastery Toolkit has its own set, books, articles, websites, etc. Again, if you'd like to take a closer look at the Personal Mastery Toolkit, just click on the link and scroll through it. These two online sites provide members with 24/7, 365 access to books, articles, and video clips of the most respected researchers and practitioners in their field, organized to save time and energy, and always just a click away. The third component of SAM LPLP is collegial learning. People need other people to learn. We know people can and do learn on their own, of course, but we know how important having opportunities to connect, to discuss ideas, to work as a team, and to process thinking, and how they're fundamental elements of deep learning. We also realize people are different. Some people prefer to have these kinds of meetings in a face-to-face format. However, as you know, bringing people together in a face-to-face event is often time-consuming, costly, and inconvenient. One strategy we use is alignment. We piggyback SAM LPLP collegial learning events with SAM events that have already been planned, such as the Administrator Institute, regularly scheduled in late July, or NSAL, scheduled in mid-October, as well as a variety of affiliate conferences and meetings scheduled at regular times over the year. These events provide opportunities for members can use to build in face-to-face interaction with colleagues as they see fit, without extra travel and costs. They can arrange for themselves to meet in large groups at the events or in small groups. Another strategy we use to provide opportunities for people to learn collegially is collegial learning networks. As you would expect, collegial learning networks are extremely flexible. A CLN is any group of 2 or more SAM LPL members who wish to learn about the same topic with colleagues. Providers in the SAM leadership team help facilitate the development of CLNs based on what the members want. The topic, learning format, desired outcomes, they can operate in a wide variety of ways. Once a CLN is created, we offer the option for the CLN to develop an online clubhouse, a place to store resources they may gather, recorded meetings or presentations, as well as a place for them to store their own member contacts and event schedules. As the year progresses, SAM Central updates and makes additions to the clubhouse as needed. We've provided a link on the screen to take you into the Social and Emotional Learning CLN if you want to stop the video and take a closer look at what a CLN clubhouse looks like. Finally, another strategy to provide collegial learning opportunities is to develop and provide online monthly hot topic sessions. These sessions are held regularly at 10 a.m. on the second Thursday of each month. The aim of these sessions is to give our members opportunities to engage in collegial conversations regarding the issues that are most urgent, the crises, the disruptive, the dangerous, those unexpected events that always seem to be looming at us. And they're designed to address the overwhelming, the continuously expanding expectations and demands all educational leaders face today. Each month, SAM determines which topics will be well in advance. Content is always based on feedback from members on their needs. Part of the meeting is aimed at the crises of the day type issues, and part of the meeting is aimed at the overwhelming, ever-growing set of tasks school administrators face on a regular basis. Sometimes, if appropriate, we separate the group into 2 job-alike groups. faith-based leaders, and school leaders. These meetings are designed to be different from the usual type of information sharing meetings for school leaders. They're designed to engage colleagues with opportunities to find out what's out there and what their colleagues are doing to tackle those most vexing issues. Collegial dialogue is critical. Providers or practitioners guide those conversations. Another key difference with these meetings is that we provide follow-up options in a variety of ways. By, if appropriate, creating a mini library of helpful resources, information tips about that specific topic. And as always, we recommend members make connections with the providers if they want to learn more. Finally, all of this comes together with each member designing their own learning by creating a personalized professional learning plan. SAM LPLP provides a platform with mentoring resources, collegial learning opportunities for the learner to create what works for them. We've created a Google Doc platform for all members to compose and store their personal professional profile and their learning plan. Data collected over the years indicates that member satisfaction with SAM LPLP is extremely high. We hope you'll consider joining us on our continuing journey to more deeply understand learning and leadership in schools. To sign up or learn more, please contact Kim Schofield, Director of Member Services and Professional Learning at the SAM office. Thank you for viewing this module, and we hope to see you soon.